Watching an XOTIC PC review of the N61JQ. This is a new model from ASUS, just released. You can see that this model does now have one USB 3.0 port, which is very exciting. It's equipped with an ATI HD 5730. Which, as you'll see later, does score just about 8,000 marks on 3D Mark, and at this price point I think that's pretty outstanding. It does have a Core i7 720 standard, and of course Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit. As you can see, the screen has a glass over the front of it, just like the W90s did, which definitely gives it a very sleek look. I think also helps your contrast too, which you'll find probably in other reviews is very favorable. Of course, as you can see, the shine is there. Touchpad is multi-touch, so those of you who are fans of the previous version of this model will like that. I find that it does work quite well. Now we'll take a look at the keyboard of the N61JQ. As you can see here, it is an island type chiclet keyboard. It does have a number key, 10-key keypad, which is designed in 4-row, which some of you will prefer. I myself is one of those folks. You'll see power button kind of up top here. We do have some more basic media function keys if you'll use them. On the top left there you'll see the express gate key for those of you who want to log in 8 seconds and check your email or surf the web. The touchpad here, as you can see, is multi-touch, so it's a lot like your Apple there, where you've got all the different functions that you can do versus just scrolling up and down or touching. We've got our USB 3.0 port here. They did make it very nice to notice the difference between it and the other USB 2.0 ports this has, as this machine does just have one. It is labeled even on the inside with a blue guide rail instead of the black. We have our express card right to the left of that, and of course our wireless LAN on and off to the right. Just below there we have our HDMI, Ethernet, VGA, and here is our fan exhaust port and power, and then our Kensington lock on the top. On the right hand side here we'll see that we've got, starting from left to right, we've got our microphone and headphone jack, a second USB, an eSATA, of course our DVD, CD, RW drive, and then another USB 2.0. This machine does have two USB 2.0s, one 3.0 and an eSATA. Just zooming in here so you can see that the lid, although shiny, does have a pattern to it. It's very subtle but nice. And obviously this will be a fingerprint magnet, but it is very thin and is sleek looking. And here you can see the overall thickness of the laptop. I would venture that it's going to measure from just right about 1.5 inches up to about 2 inches, so kind of normal for ASUS laptops as of recent. The edge here, just like some of the others, I believe is designed to create a little more airflow, which is nice. A little bit thicker on the end there. And now we'll take a look at the front of the machine. As you can see, there aren't a whole lot of ports on the front. They have placed them all on the sides. We do have our SD card slot here, which is the only port on the front. Here we just have a quick shot of the box as well as the accessories that come with it. We've got our standard Windows 7 recovery disk, separate driver's disk and power to go. Of course, our power supply there. A couple of manuals, a cloth, and our warranty card. And now I'll show you the underside of the N61JQ. Our bay for our hard drive. The Core i7-720QM. RAM slot. We've got an Atheros Wi-Fi card there. Of course, as you see, it does have 2 leads, not 3 or 1 for that matter. Our fan, and our GPU. Scroll out here, get a nice look of how it looks. It's pretty well designed. Got a normal shaped battery. We'll take a look at the N61JQ in sleep mode here. And one thing we didn't see before is we actually have some decorative lighting here. A little subtle, but still there. This is what it does when it's sleeping. It blinks. One of the things we want to show you here is the screen. It's a very good looking screen, 1366 by 768, so it's a standard resolution screen, but it is LED backlit and very bright. Overall, screen backlighting is good. It doesn't really start washing out till we get to about 60 degrees from side to side. It might be a little more than that, but overall your viewing angles are very good on this model. If you look at the other side here, it's about the same. We really have to get it at about 60 degrees before we actually see a wash. From top to bottom, below, not quite as good as side to side. You're probably at about 30 degrees here before it actually begins to wash out. You can see all the different angles here. Now that we've had 3D Mark 06 running on here for about the last 10 minutes, I'd like to show you some of the temperatures that this machine has here. We've got our left pad here at about 33 degrees on average. Kind of slide it across here to our right pad, and 28 to 30. Obviously, we'd expect the left-hand side to be warmer than the right, just because that's where our GPU is kept and where our fan outlet is. Take a little test here of the actual fan there, so it's 38, 40, somewhere around there. Pretty good, I'd say. One more sweep for you.